This is Tim Bryce with my column entitled, Thank God for Fox News. Liberals show nothing but contempt for Fox News, calling them such names as Faw News, Fox State Television, Fox News, Fox Spews, and many others which I can't mention here. Why the contempt? Two reasons. First, they believe Fox is an arm of the GOP or Tea Party, that they are the voice of conservatism, all of which results in a Pavlov's dog reaction among the left. So much so, they desperately want to see the network muzzled. The second reason, though, is they are mortified by the success Fox has had over the years. For 12 consecutive years now, they have soundly trounced all of the other news networks, such as MSNBC, CNN, CNBC, and Headline News. Fox News regularly puts up impressive numbers, which seems to drive the left bananas. They simply do not comprehend why people watch it. People in general are suspicious of the mainstream media as they perceive it to be leaning to the liberal side of the spectrum, as opposed to responsible journalism. Had they been doing their job properly, Fox News would never have gotten off the ground, but they didn't. Fox News may not be perfect, but people believe they are more fair and balanced than the other networks, particularly with the input of liberal Fox contributors such as Bob Beckel, Juan Williams, Alan Colmes, and others. Whereas the Fox primetime anchors may appear to be conservative, they do attempt to let the left have their say on their shows, such as Bill O'Reilly, Greta Van Susteren, Sean Hannity, and Megyn Kelly. As to the latter, it didn't take long for the Kelly factor, which began last October, to overtake MSNBC stalwart Rachel Maddow, much to the surprise of MSNBC executives. Another reason for the preference for Fox is there are more conservatives than liberals in the United States. According to Gallup, there are 38% conservatives to 23% liberals. If the mainstream media is perceived as liberal, it should be no small wonder why conservatives gravitate to Fox. If Fox News didn't exist, there would likely be only one interpretation of the news, and people would not understand the two sides of a story. For example, consider the Benghazi attack where our ambassador and other people were murdered. The mainstream media tends to ignore the investigation as they do not perceive it as newsworthy. The IRS attacks on political groups is another significant story which is typically ignored, as is Fast and Furious and other stories. Without Fox News, there would not be a reliable venue for reporting the other side of the story, and most Americans would know nothing about these stories. Had this occurred under a Republican administration, the mainstream media would likely take the offensive, just as they had done under Nixon's Watergate or Reagan's Iran-Contra affair. This is why Fox News is so important, to hear the other side of the story. Unlike the liberals who want to close Fox down, most Fox viewers do not wish the same for their competitors. They may consider them irresponsible from a journalistic perspective, but they certainly do not want to censor their voice. If anything, they will exercise their right to choose and turn the channel. In this day and age of ideological differences, I cannot imagine a one-sided conversation of the topics. As I said, thank God for Fox News. Friends, keep the faith. This is Tim Bryce in Palm Harbor, Florida. Follow me on the internet at timbryce.com.